Ah, welcome back, my friend. I am very glad that you've returned. Look closely. The void is restless tonight. I can still hear the heartbeat. It's getting faster. We are approaching a boundary. Tonight, I think we must address this ultimate outlier. I have a record here that exists in my library, but I cannot unbind. For centuries, the greatest minds have tried, and all have failed. It is the only book I possess that I am incapable of reading. Tell me, what do you do when the record of history stares back, but does not speak? It is called the Voynich Manuscript. It was rediscovered in a Jesuit library in 1912, though radiocarbon dating places the vellum age to the early 15th century. One would be forgiven if they heard that and remained unimpressed. However, in this instance, the devil is in the details. And the details of this manuscript include the fact that it is an artifact bound in human skin. It consists of over 200 pages, but the words, they belong to no known language. They are written in a fluid, unique alphabet of perhaps 25 unique characters. There are no corrections, no errors, as if the author wrote with perfect confidence, channeling a reality that was entirely whole, but also entirely alien. Cryptographers call it Voynich. We in the deep archives, we call it the Void's Hand. The largest section of the book appears to be botanical in nature. It is filled with illustrations of hundreds of plants, if they can truly be called that. They look real, they look detailed, but look closer. Despite the amazing skill and detail applied to their illustrations, these plants do not exist on your Earth. They are composites of known species, twisted into fanciful dreams, or perhaps nightmares. Academics call them phantom plants. Roots are depicted with grotesque detail, resembling tangled human anatomy. The petals bleed. It is a flora of a nightmare gone mad, documented with a scientific detachment. Why create an atlas of a reality that cannot be reached? This, by all evidence, is not a hoax. Hoaxes don't take this much time, this much blood. This is a visceral recollection. This section is the key. The manuscript depicts circles of what we are told are women, or nymphs. They are shown standing or bathing in complex green liquid systems. They are linked not by affection, but by organic translucent tubes. This isn't anatomy. It isn't chemistry. It's a depiction of a visceral flow, a shared organic circulatory system. It is the raw mechanics of survival, the feeling of the organic material itself. There is no joy in these illustrations. There is only process. This section, it makes my very skin crawl, because it is about skin, blood, raw being, all looked through a macabre lens of a dispassionate gardener. My colleague, the other voice of the void, he appreciates this raw data. He tells me this book is not a puzzle. It is a mirror. It doesn't show what to believe. It shows how to feel. But I cannot feel it. I look for logic. I look for syntax. I look for the why. When I try to unbind this manuscript, it simply absorbs my thoughts and replaces them with static. This is my limit. My archive is for the structured past, the civilized record. The Voynich, it is something else. It is the Visceral Void. And so, I have reached the end of my unbinding of this specific frequency. I cannot go further. The what is complete. But my friend, the feeling has just begun. The frequency is changing. The heartbeat is now a drum. To understand the Voynich and other things like it, to understand the viscosity, the blood, the feeling, the raw, untamed hunger behind such an existence, you must listen to the visceral void itself. You must listen to the pulse. Go to the center, the other, the pulse. The pulse is waiting for you. The unbinding is now his. Breath of the void opens. Do not fear the feeling. Until next time, may peace and harmony find you